Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got an interesting little thing here. They added some missions to some red zone stages finally. This is something we always ask for. And it always, I think, does end up being quite fun when Dokkan does it. Only slight issue here that we've got. They added some missions to a red zone that's too old, is what they did here. You know, these missions would have been really cool, like, 2 years ago. Or, like, yeah, like, exactly like 2 years ago. These would have been much better. So, what we have is we have to beat Red Zone Cell Max with 6 artificial lifeform characters and with 6 android characters. Now, Red Zone Cell Max has 80 million HP. So, I don't think he's going to last very long. Let's jump in. I'll probably just knock out both of these missions just in one quick video here. Since I don't really expect very much from Red Zone Cell Max. Remember, this is the boss that changes typings every turn. That's who this guy is right here. Love that OST, dude. Too good, too good. All right, let's see how we do. We should be able to just slap Cell Max around pretty easily. I don't think that this. Typically, I do red zone missions. Like we'll do a red zone mission per video because usually they're challenging enough. There's enough to talk about, but I mean, again, this is a very old fight, so I'm not really too sure why they did this. I do think it probably would have been a much better idea, even to add like these missions to, maybe like the Red Zone, Android/Cell Saga fight from the 10th anniversary Red Zones. I think might have just been a better idea to do, with some of these category missions, because I mean, when it comes to some of these, like, you know, categories, even if it's not, like, the craziest fight of all time, which certainly, you know, those 10th anniversary Red Zones would not be, you know, it'd still be a little something. All right, Tech Androids, let's see, so he's going to be, so Cell Max is going to be Tech next turn. The Tech Androids will probably end up mostly finishing this guy. Yeah, it does not take very long. I probably could have just done, like, Android 16. Damn, Hellfighter 17 up to 30 million right there, huh? Like, Cell Max would be dead, like, if he wasn't AGL, right? Like, Hellfighter 17 would have demolished them right there. Jesus, dude. It's crazy. All right, Hellfighter, or not Hellfighter, Tech Androids, what are we looking like here? Oh, and we could just Ghost Usher his, I mean, let's just Ghost Usher his ass. Fuck it, right?
もう一気に終わらせちゃおうよ17号慌てるなよもっとじっくりやろうぜあっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ
Alright, now remember one thing about damn, I was just gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes. Remember, Android 16 has some abilities that he unlocks against Cell or Goku characters or 5th turn start a battle. That does not include Cell Max. I wish they would add Cell Max to that, because that like restriction, like the way it's kind of written or whatever, existed before Cell Max existed, right? So I think that they should add Cell Max to that to clarify. I really do think they should, right? All right, so there's that. Again, not really too tough. I mean, Tech Androids, I mean, we now have like a borderline, like a top 10 overall unit in the game on the team, basically, right? Like, I think the Tech Androids probably like lowish top 10 if we really wanted to get there. Maybe it could be a discussion between them and Daimagoku for best TUR, but it's close. Like, they're definitely way up there. Yeah, so we cut my best time in half, yeah. And I'm sure we could even do faster than that. Alright, so we did the Android mission. I've also got Artificial Lifeform built right here. Let's see. This one says, now, I'd like to use a full Artificial Lifeform team. If I can, I'm just kind of a bit of a stickler like that. Super 17. No, Cell Max. There we go. Double Cell Max. Let's go with that. I haven't had a chance to really use Cell Max, so I definitely looking forward to potentially using Cell Max, right? Let's go. Let's get this going here. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. We'll go ahead and sit this boy down. How do we want to probably just do it just like this? Yeah, just get Cell Max, baby, and then, yep, let's do that. I'm not forgetting anything with Cell Max, no, because we, let me just double check Cell Max's restrictions. I know, by running full artificial life form, we should be good. And then he just guards based off of his intro. We don't have superhero characters. Yeah, so Cell Max has his entire thing. Kind of unfortunate right there. So the enemy Cell Max didn't super us right away, huh? Because remember, Cell Max has that ability where when he has a super attack launched to him, he gets an additional super, right? So yeah, LR Cell Max is going to be too strong for this fight as well. Yeah, such a bummer. Damn, this Cell Max attacks so many times per turn. He couldn't have just opened up with it instantly. Alright, that's fine. We got Baby here. Do we have the GT bosses or Crota Body and Mind characters for Baby? No, so we will have a slow Baby transformation. Baby apparently did not dodge, okay? But I don't know that it matters. I don't know that it matters, yeah. Baby's probably a little too strong for this. Our rotations didn't end up really being too good, huh? I mean, I guess we did get LR Super 17 on the AGL phase. It would have been really nice if we would have opened up with Super Easy A Tech Cell, because he could do so much damage, right? Alright, this Super 17 has been driving me crazy with his kind of like, you know, additional normals lately. As we're running this Android team, it's like, damn, we get a lot of additional normals, huh? Alright, so we jump right over here. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine right here. I don't think... Nah, I guess let's just do this. Yeah, let's put Cell Max in slot 1 right here. Because, we might be able to get that super attack aimed at him, right? That's why. And then get the additional super. And then we'll probably kill next turn. Yeah, a shame that Super Easy A Buhan was in slot 7. Yeah, so right here, this gives Cell Max a guaranteed additional super attack, which is good. Sit this boy down, get these missions done. We do have other missions in the Broly Pure Saiyan Red Zone. Now those are definitely going to be some tricky missions. I think both missions are tricky. So we'll do those. I think the Hybrid Saiyan one should be a little bit easier. So we'll probably do that one first and then see how things are going to go. But I definitely am expecting that to be kind of a difficult, like, couple of missions. Yeah, this Cell does love doing additional normals as well, huh? Oh, no, there we go. That's good. Yeah, and then we should be able to kill next turn. What is Cell Max's... It's Super Bosses for his active, right? No, he could do it 4th turn start a battle if the whole rotation is Super Bosses, yes. Or Artificial Life Form, which we are running, but we're going to kill him on turn 3, it looks like. Yeah, it is crazy. I remember that this was a showcase stage we did a lot, right? I remember, you know, pausing Resident Evil 4 Remake and you know, turning, like, this fight on and doing some showcase in here, right? Like... okay, we'll just let Cell Max cook his ass again. Here we go. And that, as we say, is that. Goodbye. Actually, I hope we do kill, because I did... By just autoing like that, it ended up with Buhan not really getting a ton of orbs. So hopefully we do kill. I do that. That's something I do where I just go like, all right, we'll just turn auto on when the fight I deem the fight like done or the rotation is done or something like that. But I guess if we like don't crit or don't get supers or something and don't finish them, It'll look silly for that Buhan back there, but we're good. We're good. We're good. And then we got our 2 missions donezo. Yeah, nice. Okay. Again, I do appreciate the sentiment by Dokkan of doing missions for red zones, but I do think that this fight in particular is a little too old for missions, right? Like, this is a little, these were like Cell Max can't even really do damage against the characters like we're using, so okay, it's fine, it's fine. Like, even like, you know, like the World Tournament Easy Hellfighter 17, right? Just completely dominating in here. But there we go. There are the missions. Still fun regardless. Go ahead and grab these. And what is that? A nice little 10 stones right there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. So we got the Red Ribbon Army Red Zone missions all done yet again. The next Red Zone missions we'll go ahead and take out will be those Broly Pure Saiyan missions, which again, obviously, I think are going to be very tricky. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.